What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, Heroes Only. Here with a deck profile for June. And of course, Mask Hero Fountain just dropped this past week. It's been a while since I uploaded, certainly. It's been probably a couple months maybe. I hadn't really been playing too much. I did go to a few tournaments here and there, and I'll post my best results on the screen from the Neuron app from a regional. This regional wasn't the biggest. I think it was like 50 or 60 players, so it went straight to top 4, and I got like 9th or something, so I didn't make it. I did get a double loss in this in that regional as well, so kind of sucked. You know what I'm saying? Because the dude, like, his combo took so long. He was playing Radiant Typhoon with the Speedroid stuff and the Crystal Wings Synchro Monsters, and it just took so long. I don't really know too much about big tournament etiquette, and so it ended up being a double loss. But yeah, so 6-1. I probably could have made top 4. You never know, but it is what it is. So got a double loss, and yeah, I don't know. I just knew that as he was comboing, like his first turn combo, I don't think I had any hand traps. So he really just going off, and just like the Radiant cards combo pretty hard, and then the Speedroid stuff, they combo pretty hard too. So he had like synchros everywhere. It's pretty crazy. And along with the Radiant stuff, a bunch of sets. So yeah, ended up in a double loss. Last thing I'll say about it, what happened was in game 3, we had little time. We started game 3 with like 2-3 minutes left. And he opened with Eldum, added a monster, and I drove them. He had to set 1 or 2 and pass, and I had a gas hand. But I get the turn back with a minute, 50 something seconds, and yeah. That's just double loss. So it is what it is. But enough about that. That's one of the adventures I've been on since I've been away from the channel. So sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. And I did go to locals this past weekend. Did not play Hero. I played Clown Mitsurugi because I thought the Clown cards were pretty fire, and they weren't that expensive, so I tried it out. But anyway, this weekend I'm planning to play Hero with the new cards, so that will conclude the little catch up with you section of the video. And now we're going to jump into the deck profile. All right, so let's talk about the main deck. What I'll do is I'll go through the main deck profile, and then after that, I'll show you the layout of the whole deck, and I'll just chat with you about the ideas and why I'm playing it the way I'm playing. So it's been a while, so we can chill and chat a little bit and go in depth just a little bit. And if you don't have any interest in that, then just go ahead and fast forward through the video and to the rest of the deck profile. But let's start it off. So 1 Neos, I'm trying 3 Stratos this time around, and of course 1 Shadow Mist. I'm still on the Vision Hero package, so I got my 3 Ferris, my 2 Vion, and my 1 Increase. We've been through this on my channel before. If you watched, I like layers. So I got Plasma. Now, spoiler alert, this build is 48 cards. It's either Plasma or second Poly. I'm truly undecided. I'm kind of nervous about not having a second Poly in the deck And then I did just see a hero player win a regional not too long ago with only one poly, but I'm still kind of shaky about that. I kind of like to, but for now it's Plasma. Good to have him back. Sometimes I side him, but it's good to have him back in the main deck. Of course, 3 Mally and Denier. New guy, we got Fountain. So this is the Mask Hero package. 1 Fountain, 1 Dust Crow, and 1 Furnace. Yeah, Fountain looks really good. They made him a secret rare. Guys at locals, they know I'm a hero player, so they definitely had one. They had several people who knew to approach me and be like, hey, you know, I got this card. I ordered one because when I called my locals, they didn't have it at the time. But a couple hours later, people had started pulling them and they started showing up. So I got another one on the way. Thinking about buying a third. I am indeed playing the Evil Hero package. 3 of Dusted Gold and 2 Prison. I got a point to make, but I'll get to that after we finish the deck profile. The rest is, you know what's up. Hero Lives, Fusion Destiny. Well, maybe you don't know what's up necessarily, because not a lot of people still play the Evil Hero stuff. But yeah, 3 Assault as well. It's a 1 card combo. It gets things on and popping in the hero deck. Engine requirements: 1 Poly, 1 Miracle Fusion, 1 Mass Change. I really like 2, but I'm trying to keep the build concise, and Favorite Contact. So that's all the engine stuff. Like I said, this Plasma could go in the side and then I play the second Poly, but I'm gonna be brave. The first time I test it at locals, I'm gonna be brave and I'm gonna try it with 1 Poly. And then also, I will pop up a picture of the deck profile from the regional I was telling you about. I took like a picture of it so I wouldn't forget what the deck looked like, because it was going off. That one was 42 cards, and yeah, I ain't gonna go into depth about it. That's old format. Blazing Dominion is over, or whatever it was. That's over. We on to the new set. So yeah, I'll pop that up on the screen. Should have done that by now. But last 2 cards as far as that goes: Extenders, Rhoda, and Foolish Burial. Then my 9 engine, very light. Remember, 48 cards. Light 9 engine, 3 4, 3 Ash, and 3 Droplet. So yeah. Okay, now that the deck is laid out, bear with me. I know I'm running my mouth, but I'm excited to be back with a video, at least for today. Hopefully I can get back consistent with the uploads and coming through with tournament results and locals results and stuff like that. But anyway, now you look at this and you're like, hey, where is Miracle Ejector? All right, so check this out. Let's talk about these 3 cards that I'm not playing. And here's why, in my opinion. So the way I looked at the hero deck, and as I was building, I'm looking at the cards. I'm like, okay, you get 1 of her. I'm not saying, obviously she's not a bad card, but just for the price of 1 of her, you gotta play 2 more bricks. Well, how is Ian Shuffle a brick? Most standard hero lists, your elemental heroes are the ones that can be easily normal summoned, are Shadow Mist and Stratos. You can't Ian Shuffle Stratos, so this is technically only a 2 card combo with Shadow Mist and this Neospatian. Neospatian, how is that a brick? It's not. It's a brick because it's a 2 card combo. So this with a Mally, this with a Shadow Mist, you can resolve some stuff. So it's like, if it's not a 1 card combo, essentially it's a brick. And here's what I mean by that. Sure, 2-card combos, we draw 5-card hands in Hero. For example, technically, you can look at Dust Crow and be like, okay, well, I wouldn't call him a brick. But what can Dust Crow do on his own? Speaking from 1-card combo perspective. Normal summon him, grab Furnace, grab Poly, use him and use Furnace and him to make Sunrise, Miracle Fusion, Contrast Hero Chaos, or whatever you want to do from there. But that's probably the more optimal thing. So this card by itself only gets you a Contrast and a Sunrise. So think about it. Now, for example, tell me what a Dusted Gold gets you by itself, a full board. Tell me what this card gets you by itself. It can build you a full board. So that's my viewpoint on 1-card combos. Like that's my viewpoint about bricks and what's a brick and what's not a brick and what is a brick. Excuse me. Stratos, true 1-card combo. Farish, true 1-card combo. Vion, true 1-card combo. A Dusted Gold. Let me move these out the way. Just move them down here. Hero Lives, Fusion Destiny, Assault. Like those are Rhoda, Foolish Burial. Those are true 1-card combos. Yes, I understand that we draw 5-card hands in Yu-Gi-Oh! So the chance of you having a 2-card combo is pretty decent. Obviously not guaranteed. But the name of the game and the way power creep has become a big thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! The name of the game is 1-card combos. Now of course Miracle Ejector is a 1-card combo, but for the price of 2 bricks. These are not 1-card combos. So yes, 1-card combo for the price of 2 bricks. I played the Evil Hero package at that regional I was telling you about with 1 Adusted Gold, 1 Prison, and 1 Assault. That was the 3-card package. Why would I put in this 3-card package? You tell me what bricks does a Dusted Gold bring with him? A Dusted Gold don't bring no bricks with him. He brings himself, which is a 1-card combo. He brings his partner dead in prison, which is a 1-card combo. And he brings Assault, which is a 1-card combo. So why would I put in a package that's going to make me play more bricks? We already got enough bricks. Furnace by itself, sure, with a combination of another card, it can do something. But unless it can just pop off by itself, it's a brick. And that's the harsh reality. I think we have to be more modern and understand that the decks that we're going to be playing against, they have a bunch of true legit 1-card combos, and we should build our decks to do the same. We should build a hero deck to do the same. So hopefully I got that point across clearly. I feel like I'm kind of stumbling and fumbling over my words and shaking off the rust of haven't done a video in a long time. So bear with me. But yes, I looked at it as like, man, 1-card combos. So no, I'm not playing the Miracle Ejector package. In all due respect, she pops off better with the Neospatians. That's her intent. Her intent is to be with Neospatian, not necessarily splashed in Omni Hero, even though of course you can do it if you so choose to. But she's meant to be with the Spatians. So that's just my take on that. Let me know what you think. Obviously, I'm not judging anybody that's playing this card. That's just my opinion. I'm sharing my viewpoint, and you know, that's what it's about. That's just my take on it, and you know, we all got our own style. So, but anyway, after all that talking, that will do it for the main deck profile. Oh, one more thing. 24 1-card combos in a 48-card deck. So half my deck is 1-card combos. Low 9-engine count, but this is really good 9-engine. And if I draw, I got all this gas, I can push through a board. So yeah, that's it for the main deck. Okay, so let's talk about the extra deck. Really not too much to say about this Elemental Hero lineup. I think everything pretty much stayed the same. I can't remember my last deck profile. So, Elemental Hero lineup, Neil's Wingman, Sunrise, Wake Up, Voltic Thunder, and Infernal Rage. Voltic Thunder is so good. DPE, I'm on Double Contrast, still on Double Dark Law. That could change. What I've been doing is I've been near the end of the combo. I've been you know, mass changing Dust Crow into this, and then I'll reset the Miracle Fusion after making Voltic Thunder. I'll bring out another Stratos, and then you know, if I got DPE involved in that combo, I'll use Fountain to I'll use Stratos off the Revival to add Fountain. I'll use Fountain effect to summon himself, and then I'll make DPE pop Fountain, and then I'll just reset the mass change, so I can legit do Double Dark Law. 1 Wonder Driver, 2 Cross Crusader, Infernal Divisor, and I don't know if I was playing Dread Decimator in my last video, but he was also really good in the tournament. Okay, last but not least, side deck. So you know me, I like to play going first protection, so I got my cross out, I got my call by, Drow as a cross out target, only playing 1, and then I'm playing 3 Perulia. I'm also playing 2 Ogre. So I learned something. I'm playing this because of Doomsy. Doomsy smoked me. I was X1 and then I ended up going X2 at locals this past Saturday. When they get that equip spell on a monster and you can't target it, it's crazy. So I think Ogre's really good. But I hadn't really been playing much since this new format kicked off. I hadn't been playing at all. So yeah, Ogre I think is really good. And then I got 2 Bell. Bell is solid always. 2 Imperm. I just needed some more non-engine to play. Could have been Veil, but Imperm works as well. Then I got this. I got some traps. So I got Protection of the Elements, Solemn Judgment, and Solemn Accusation. You probably say, well, why would you play Protection of the Elements if you ain't playing Ejector? Yeah, I get it. It's a hard draw situation. Why do people play Judgment? They hope to hard draw it. Judgment is not searchable unless you're playing Labyrinth or something. So yeah, same thing as Judgment. Hard draw it. I'm going to have Elemental Heroes. And it's just an extra step to the board of, like, you know, defeating powerful spells and traps. I'll tell you one thing. I keep bringing up that regional because that's just that's the biggest event that I had been to. But I've been to a couple, but that was the best one that I had. But a Sky Striker player just straight up beat me. I beat him game 1, Dark Law, can't do nothing about it. Game 2, he beat me. Game 3, I went first again, pretty much got to my full board, but he had gas. Talents, Crown, Widow Anchor, he had some gas, man. He had gas, and one more spell negate in addition to my contrast would have been nice. So therefore I'm playing these 3 cards. Hard drawn is an additional thing that you can do. So yeah, that'll do it for the side deck. But yeah, other than that, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope y'all have a great day. Peace.